Hello everyone and welcome to yet another video in the Literate Panda. So today's video is going to be on the great Mauryan Empire. This is an introduction to the Mauryan Empire. Yes, the empire which gave us great rulers like Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusar and Ashoka the Great. And I have divided this video into different parts as I'll be releasing part by part because of the length issues. Like my last video literally had half an hour of length and it becomes a big problem for those who want to cover the topics fast. So to cover that issue, I have divided my topics into different parts, and the first part will cover the issues regarding the empire, the map, and the foundation of the empire. So let's begin. So as you all can probably see, this is a map of the Mauryan Empire, which extended from 321 BCE to 185 BCE. And different colors have been used to mark different areas which were conquered or which were ruled by डिफरेंट किंग्स ऑफ द मॉडर्न एम्पायर एज वेल. तो जैसे हमें अगर चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य के टाइम के एक्सपांशन देखने हैं तो हमें लाइट ग्रे वाले या फिर लाइट पर्पल वाले पार्ट देखने होंगे. अगर हमें बिंदुसार या अशोक के देखने होंगे तो जो कलर असाइन किए हैं हमें वो वाले देखने पड़ेंगे. दिस मैप माइट गिव यू अ गुड आइडिया ऑफ हाउ ग्रेट एंड हाउ एक्सटेंसिव the whole of Mauryan Empire basically was. So please take a good look at this map. It will help you a lot. Now let's move on to the content पार्ट. तो कंटेंट में हम बेसिकली क्या क्या इस एम्पायर के बारे में डिस्कस करने वाले हैं. सो विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट द फाउंडेशन ऑफ द एम्पायर, different kings that were under the empire, administration and army, other important aspects of the great Mauryan empire, and finally, which is very important for all the empires, which is the decline or downfall of the empire. So these parts or these contents will be divided into different videos. So let's start with our first topic, which is the foundation of the empire. So now the foundation of the great Mauryan empire. तो जैसे हम सबको थोड़ा बहुत बेसिक नॉलेज होगा ही, दी मौर्यन एम्पायर वाज फाउंडेड बाय चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य, जिसके नाम पे ये एम्पायर रखा गया था इन 322 BCE, एंड इट वाज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट एम्पायर्स इन एंशिएंट इंडिया. इसकी टाइमलाइन है 322 BCE से 185 BCE तक, और मोस्ट प्रोबेबली 180 to 185 BCE तक, which may vary according to different sources. So Chandragupta Maurya, as we all know, founded this empire with the help of Kautilya or Chanakya, who was his minister and as an advisor as well at that time. And prior to this, the empire which was ruling in north and east India was the Nanda Empire, जिसके रूलर थे धनानंदा. तो धनानंदा को बेसिकली डिफीट करके चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य ने जो है ये एम्पायर एस्टेब्लिश किया था. एंड ही took the help of, actually ये कहा जाता है कि चाणक्य was the one who gave all the ideas and tactics of how to win over the Nandas, and this is basically the start of what came to be known as the Great Mauryan Empire in India. So now another aspect of the Mauryan Empire was that regarding the foundation, Chandragupta Maurya had to carve out his way through two of the most powerful rulers at the time. One was obviously Dhanananda or the Nanda Empire, which he defeated, and second was Seleucus the First, जो a ruler था Seleucid region का. I mean, some sources say that Seleucus was the general of Alexander, because after Alexander died in 323 BCE, his empire fragmented into independent kingdoms which were ruled by his generals, and Seleucus was one of such general who ruled over Seleucid region. So Chandragupta Maurya had to defeat the Seleucid empire, which was ruled by Seleucus the First. And regarding the regarding the Dhanananda and regarding the story of the Dhanananda, there is actually a legend or a tale which goes as Chanakya was the minister earlier in the court of the Nandas, and one day Dhanananda insulted Chanakya. Chanakya felt frustrated and baffled, and he swore, to return against the Nandas, and he swore revenge that he would come up with a ruler who would defeat the Nandas. तो चाणक्य का ये उनकी प्रतिज्ञा थी कि जब उनको इंसल्ट किया गया था नंदास के द्वारा, तो उन्होंने ये कसम खाया था कि वो एक दिन वापस आएंगे एक ऐसे रूलर के साथ जो नंदास को ही हरा देंगे. सो ये लेजेंड ऐसे कहता है कि एक्चुअली वो चाणक्य का रिवेंज था जो उन्होंने नंदास पे लिया था चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य को एज अ ब्रिलियंट रूलर बना के. And several sources from different texts and from different texts of Hindu and Jaina philosophy reveal that the battle between Chandragupta Maurya and Dhanananda was fought fiercely because Nanda Empire itself was a very, very large and a very big empire. So this battle was something which laid the foundation of the empire, and after that Chandragupta marched towards the western part of India where Seleucus, obviously the general of Alexander, was ruling. And in the Seleucid Mauryan war, Chandragupta won. Because of that, he captured the region of Indus River as well. Therefore, he conquered northwest India also. So at the same time, he became the ruler of North India, of the ruler of the area of Patliputra, as well as the ruler of Northwest India. So इस वाले वीडियो में और इस वाले वीडियो के लिए हम अभी यही तक डिस्कशन करेंगे. अगले वाले वीडियो में we will come up with the names and with the legacies of different and important kings.